Well, the 2010 Bruins Development Camp is in the books, and let me tell you, after 5 long days of vigorous testing and training for these young prospects, there is no snowball's chance in hell that I could ever do what they just did. Which is why I'm going to assume I play roller hockey at a court with no nets, and they're in an NHL training facility. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes here. I'm going to talk about the players that you all want to hear about, and other than a little mishap in the morning, locking my keys in my car, the day went pretty great. Now, as far as who I'm going to talk about, there's a top tier in camp, and it was easily Seguin, Caron, and Colborne. And below that, you have guys like Knight, Button, Cross, Spooner, and so on. But I'm going to start it off with the reason that, 95% of the people were at development camp this week. Tyler Seguin. And man, is this kid tough. And on top of that, he's fast, smooth skating, and so skilled with the puck, and he's pretty tough. Did I mention that he's tough? Kid is absolutely relentless on the forecheck. Even though Seguin has stated multiple times that he wants to earn a spot on this team, it's pretty much a given that he's going to be in Prague come this October. And not to mention he probably had the best first shot of all the prospects in camp this summer. Now on to former Denver University star Joe Colborne, who's arguably the second or third best prospect in camp this year. And you know what? He's pretty much just a big bag of bones waiting to fill out, and man, does he use his size to his advantage. And on top of that, he's even stated that he would play goalie if the Bruins called upon him. And not to mention, he pretty much has the hands of Adam Banks a la D2 Mighty Ducks. Quack! Quack! I'm just going to keep this on now. Don't act like you're not impressed. And now we move on to Jordan Caron. Probably the most NHL ready of all the forwards in camp this year, and there's no doubt with Sturm out until November or December, he definitely has a good chance of making the team this fall. He was a point-per-game player last year in juniors and even proved to be solid in his own end, boasting a plus 25 rating for the season. And not to mention, he has been compared to Danny Briere, only with a toughier is not a word, grittier edge. And I'm going to close it out with the second-tier players. Started off with Jared Knight, 32nd overall pick by the Bruins this year, not to be confused with Jordan Knight of New Kids on the Block fame. Battling type 1 diabetes, the Bruins took him 32nd overall in this year's entry draft, and I'm going to tell you what, it was a surprise to me. But man, do I love this guy. He is high energy. He just takes the puck to the net. No fancy sauce, to the net, and he closes his gaps quick. I really love the way he plays. He'll be returning to the OHL next year with the London Knights, but definitely keep an eye on him because the Bruins may have had a steal here. And not to mention, he lays out some huge hits. Check out this one on Canton in training camp the other day. And then there's Ryan Button, who's probably one of the best defensemen the Bruins have in their system right now, and he is quick. He's got the wheels. Great puck-moving defenseman here. In a mediocre team in the OHL last year, he had 27 assists in 67 games, I believe it was, and 6 goals. Not too bad. But like any young defenseman, he really needs to bulk up before he can take on the NHL game. And just to wrap things up here, I'm going to end it with Ryan Spooner, because I kind of feel like this is going a little long while I'm filming it. I don't know, but he is fancy. Fancy. One of the Bruins draft picks this year in the 2010 NHL entry draft. He was selected 45th overall. He played a very fast game this week. Super creative and fancy. Very gritty center. Another great one the Bruins could have in their system. I really like the way he played, one-on-one especially. Some nasty goals as well. And what I really liked about him is that he is not afraid to get down and dirty to do whatever it takes to get the puck. So that'll wrap my recap up. I know I missed a few guys like Save, Alexandrov, Cross. But, I can't make this 10 minutes long. It's YouTube, whatever. I'll probably write something up on a blog or something like that. But let me know what you think. Any prospects that I didn't talk about that you would like to see me talk about. And what are your opinions on the guys I did talk about. And other than Tyler Seguin would be nice because everyone knows that he is absolutely amazing. So bring me what you got. Comments down below.